Okay, this is episode 16 of my demo review series. Let's see if we can kind of hop right into it. Alright, here we go. So right here we are watching Jcramexia. Alright, pistol round. Again, I always recommend buying armor, especially matchmaking if you're playing with a team. Maybe nades to support whoever is your best fragger. Alright, well, mistake number one, you buy nothing pistol round, so you're putting yourself at a disadvantage compared to the CTs, despite the already massive gap you have against them. Again, aim punch, gonna kill you a lot, especially when they're not aiming at your head, because these guys have bad accuracy. You should be aiming towards their head with the Glock from medium to long distance. It's one shot to the head plus a body shot, maybe two body shots. Close range, just one shot, one kill. And so, you get swarmed. 5.7's obviously gonna destroy you. Nothing you can do about that. Body armor, you might have been able to survive a little bit longer. Maybe got one frag, but who knows. So you guys lose that round. Full eco round, you have 2200 by like Tech 9 armor, Deagle armor, and you'll still have some money left over for your buy round, which will be in a couple more rounds. Alright, AFK at the beginning, solid.
Smoke. Grenade out.
Speed it up here.
Flashbang.
Alright, bombs down banana. They know you're not banana. Decent crosshair placement here. Wasn't too bad, wasn't too good. You had no armor, so aim punch is really going to destroy you. You're aiming at head level though, that's really good. Good habit you need to form. Keep improving upon that. Alright, looks like you guys are force buying here. This could be a big play by you guys.
Incendiary out. Grenade. Deploying flashbang. Grenade.
Nice headshot. Pick up an M4 now. You should be peeking with your teammate. Let that first guy shoot. Alright, what you did wrong here was you see your teammate going first, you hear him shooting at your teammate, that's when you really want to peek, because that means his crosshair is not going to be on you, not going to expect the second guy, but instead you wait a second, and both you and your other teammate go in, kind of right after each other, and you guys both die. You have money, because that kill with the ACT-10 you got. You're forcing up when your teammates can't buy again. Looks like you don't have a strong economy awareness of what your team can buy and what they can do, and what you should be doing.
I'm going on a windy walk here. Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
Stop this quick switching habit. It's a really bad habit to form. Sometimes you do it at the wrong moment, you'll get peeked at. Instead of just having your gun out, you could have got the kill, but sometimes you'll do this quick switch and you'll die. Really like this. You're really aiming at the head a lot. It's a really good habit you have here. Walking head's really smart. You can hear your enemies. Almost got the second guy, and that was really good by you just walking around. Again, you made a little bit of noise by balcony over here, but I don't think they heard it, so you were fine.
Let's give it to them, boys. I am throwing a flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. Flashbang. Incendiary. Grenade out. Incendiary out.
I think you're positioning here, you're blocking your teammates. Luckily they were able to get both picks. You should know B is open because usually 2 players only play B. You guys pick another guy A. Be careful, one guy CT, one guy still A, maybe somewhere. Obviously one could have rotated already. They should be clearing site.
Planting the bomb.
You hear that construction.
Grenade!
Crosshairs low. You're confused.
Throwing a flashbang.
It's a nice shot. Cat or bananas, you should know.
Terrorists win.
You should buy another nade here. Again, you could buy a Molotov, another flash. Use that to clear out positions, go past corners, peek out, right? Get that advantage over the CTs.
So when they don't mind you,
And right now it looks like you're playing fairly consistently these past 5 rounds. Let's see if you can keep it up the 6th round here. You're really not holding a good angle. This is a really bad position by you. You should be playing up here, either banana or up mid, your teammate. That way if they die you can get a trade.
laying down smoke.
You should probably drop bomb. You should realize that you do have bomb. You don't want to rush in there because if you both die, that means you'll have bomb control. Again, you should be peeking with your teammate. Kills them. Clear the second guy. Boom, good shot.
Smoke. I am throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade. Fire.
Right, you should know the last guy's in construction.
Grenade.
Repositioning yourself. I like this.
Grenade.
Gotta hit that tap. Didn't try to like kind of burst them. Didn't really work out, but oh well. Next time.
Come on, chop chop.
Alright, you buy up. You get full nades this time. I like this. Use that extra flash to come out banana or go up mid and peek at one side. Don't know why you turned away there.
Throwing smoke.
Nice, you're sticking together with your team.
Smoke.
Good turn from that teammate's flash.
Planting.
That was really nice crosshair placement. Really good headshot by you. Gotta get that spread on the next guy though. An easy second frag for you.
Let's go, son. I am throwing a flashbang.
Really good by you to clear all these different angles. Good game sense by you to check these because you know people like to hide there. Now it's a 5v1 position. This guy probably try to get some exits, so you guys should exit all together. You're lit. You should probably stay with your two teammates that have 100 HP. That way you don't die and give an easy gun to the guy.
We are going to do this. Move it, son. Terrorists win. Remove any doubt in your head. It's us or them.
Alright, let's see. You should be going banana. Should try to throw a flash over these arches for one of your teammates so you can go peek out.
Decoy.
Or maybe pop flash yourself through the fence. Again, you saw that flash coming. Gotta turn from those. Gotta react to their nades a little bit better.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Alright, looks like he has one to work up truck side. There could be a guy in balcony. There could be a guy in pit, so you gotta be aware of that. Alright, your teammate just spotted him in graveyard. Spot one more guy on site. You just rush in. You shouldn't jump off from that. It's really bad positioning by you. It exposes you, right, to different angles at one time. Anywhere on site, basically, they're looking in your general direction. From pit, there's a guy balcony. You jumping makes you an easy target. Well, and it really just throws off your aim. So that was really bad move by you. Thankfully, your teammates come in. They win the round. Keep buying.
Move it. I am throwing a flashbang. Grenade. Throwing fire. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang.
Like this chickle peeking hard.
Throwing a flashbang. Grenade up.
Again, you just have really good crosshair placement, good accuracy. Hit most of your shots when you use them. Fortunate, you could hear the guy coming from your left. You just got pinched in though. Maybe you should have pushed the guy under the little arches right there by logs, or the second logs, and just cleared out banana. That way you had somewhere to run instead of just waiting for him to come peek you. You just would have rushed him, you would have had the advantage. You lit him up pretty well. Again, you just got to really hit those shots, that spray. It's unfortunate. You have 9k in the bank. Obviously have enough to buy for maybe the next couple rounds. So you can full buy here, full buy grenades. Hopefully now, maybe flash yourself up. It's a banana, you know they've been playing wagon, playing aggressive. Use that to your advantage and pop flash yourself in. Try to get a couple kills.
Throwing smoke. I am throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire. Grenade. I am throwing a flashbang.
Alright, so they're doing the same setup again where they just throw a Molotov down, playing aggressive by car, playing aggressive by wagon.
Throwing flashbang.
Told him made it like this.
Grenade out. Throwing a grenade.
Yeah, nice, good spray control right there. Good flick on him.
Flashbang.
Gotta react a little bit quicker though. You saw that guy on your screen for about a second and a half. Teammates told you that balcony. You should know one guy's arch.
Throwing a flashbang.
You hear a bomb down. You should be getting that bomb down. That's time against the CTs. And you get it down, nice. As we can see from the minimap, they're saving. You're watching all your angles, clearing everything. I like this. Really smart by you. You never know. They could be trying to go for it. They could not be. Again, you're keeping your crosshair at head level at all times. This is really good.
It is going to explode.
It's hiding at 4 HP. Really smart by you.
Go, go, go.
Maybe keep your knife out a little bit longer here so you can get better positioning compared to the CTs. Pulling your AK a little bit too early slows you down a bit. Looks like you guys want to do a heavy B execute. You know they've been playing aggressive. Right here, this positioning is not good. You're not really watching anything, you're not doing anything. You can't trade with your teammates as they're pushing up. So what you've done now is your team has basically just given up a lot of map control. These smokes are coming in, really helping them a lot. Guys are rushing through smoke. This is very risky. Oh, nice. Just onto him. Should have known there should have been another guy there. He should have heard his FAMAS shots. Just unfortunate that you weren't really paying attention to your surroundings there. I think you also saw that guy on your screen. And yeah, so instead, what you guys usually do where you guys spread out, right? That's been working for you guys. This time you all went banana. You guys just slowed down in your car. They threw their smokes in to stop you from pushing through banana. You guys still throw your smokes, go through smoke, puts you guys at a disadvantage. Looks like you guys are going to lose this round though. And that's probably why. It's because you guys just gave up a whole bunch of map. They were able to push down from apartments, from mid, flank you guys to Mexico, and just box you guys in. They knew you were all B. They had a quick rotator already. They were set to retake this. Oh, looks like you guys might actually win this. 3v2, you guys were able to hit your shots. Lucky for you, your teammates were good. Any other team at a higher skill level would have lost that right away just because of the things you did. So right now you guys have 7 rounds. You guys are having a great T side. Should give you guys a very easy CT side. Looks like you have 2 guys mid, 2 guys banana. Maybe you should go apartments, right? Watch for an apartments push. It looks like you guys are giving up that control of the map to the CTs, but they don't know it. Now they're starting to push in. Solid guy, slow reaction times. You got your teammate killed. You were kind of aiming at head level, but your accuracy, obviously your spray control, you got to get a little used to and a little bit faster reactions. You guys lose that round. Oh well, you should have enough to buy it for the rest of the game, or rest of this half. So this round you guys give up banana control. You gotta think to yourself, alright, they could easily push down banana. It could be bottom mid, it could be Mexico. As we can see, the guys in Mexico, or No, back, bottom of mid. Gets killed, so you know, alright. They rotated out of B. Should try to head there, see if we can work it. Which reception, that's like what you guys are doing. Not a bad play by you guys. Obviously it would work. 4v2 you guys going together. No, you should know one spools. That flash goes nowhere. Nice shot by you. And you guys get flanked. You gotta remember, they saw a bomb. They know you guys are all here. They're gonna be rotating through CT and through mid. Fortunately for you two, then rotate through mid, and they flanked you right away. You gotta keep that in your mind.
Let's go. Decoys out. Incendiary out. Throwing flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Laying down smoke. Smoke. Incendiary. Grenade out. I am throwing a flashbang.
You had enough to buy an AK. I don't know why you bought a Mac 10. Maybe you're throwing. If not, I'm gonna deduct some points for that. Economy awareness. That's what I'll put it under.
Deploying flashbang.
So you know there's one guy porch, an AK, and that's quick thinking by you.
Throwing fire.
You know one guy's mid, you know one guy's library, you know one guy's porch. How are you gonna work this? I kill the guy mid and go B. You know one guy's still library, one guy's mid. Good kill, B's open. Now you know A's open, you should be going to A, planting the bomb. Alright, so this guy is saving for some reason. It's last round though.
They can't stop the terrorists win.
Gotta react a little bit quicker though. That play, you knew he was arches and library, you had bomb. You should have automatically ran towards A because A was open, planted default. You should have got that bomb down a lot quicker, but you still won the round, so thankfully that guy missed his off shot on you earlier.
Go, go.
So now, looks like you're full saving again. You shouldn't full save on pistol rounds. You want that armor, or you want that kit, you want the nades, etc, etc. They all help your team in some way.
Grenade. I am setting the bomb.
Should have heard that guy running a mile away because he was making a lot of noise in apartments. So it's 1v4. You gotta really hit those shots.
Move it, son. I am throwing a grenade. Fire. Grenade out.
So your teammates B are getting a lot of contact. They should be telling you, hey, there's a lot of banana. a good time to peek mid for you. One guy mid. You shouldn't rush it right away until you know they're pushing into B, because you push down mid, right? That guy's like rotating, or he'll probably tell his teammate, hey, one guy pushed down mid, we might be able to go back to A, because they might have stacked B, or A's a little easier to take against 2 than B, maybe something like that, right? Instead of just pushing down mid, maybe just stay at top mid, just try to peek it, try to pick off a guy if you can. Pistol, not a bad buy here. Obviously, your teammate Voidex forced up. Don't worry about that though, that's his problem. Won't really hurt you or most of your team too badly. Alright, you guys rush banana like they did. They had a rifler down there and probably would have sprayed you guys all down because you guys were in bad spots. There's nothing you can do, eco rounds. So it's 10-8, first gun round. Let's see how you hold CT side, let's see what you buy. You should be buying no head armor because they will be having AKs and stuff, as we can see. They have 2 AKs and op. Obviously they have the Nova. The Galil will do 1 shot if you have no head armor. If you do have head armor, it'll only do like 80 or 90. But the other guns though, 1 shot to the head if you're in their range will kill you. You're kind of playing back in pit right now, kind of quickly. You could play up mid, right? You could stack 3 mid, right, in the beginning of the round for like 10 seconds, listen for apartments. There's no way they can rush apartments without you hearing them. If they slow walk it, they'll be there by like 120-ish, or 125-ish, something like that, right? That's when you want to fall back in the pit and stuff like that. But you don't need to go into pit right away. You can help out your teammates mid, etc, etc. As you can see on the minimap, you two are playing pretty passive, but your guy Arch is playing really aggressive. This is really bad by him. Luckily, he gets 1 pick and trades it. Gets traded right away. Now they know there's probably 2A, 2B. You're just tucking that nade, not really being very utilizing it quite efficiently. So now your Arch is up, and you should be telling your B guys like, hey, they could wrap B. Or they could be in apps, they could be mid, they could be pretty much anywhere. They could get map control right now if they wanted. So you should be telling your team, alright, they're coming A, they're up truck side already, I saw a bomb. Use that fire to your advantage. Really gotta hit those shots. Oh, your teammates come in for the clutch. If you want to get full nades, you can buy a FAMAS. If you want to get a couple nades, buy an M4. Do what you do. You're trying to get drop. Nope, you're gonna buy a FAMAS. Or I mean an M4 and just kit. Again, you don't need to buy head armor. Alright, you have no money. See if you would have saved that head armor, could buy a smoke. You have 3 AKs and op and a MAC 10. Even if the MAC 10 gets close range, he won't hit you. Alright, a little too trigger happy there. Shows your lack of discipline with the gun and your action times. Identifying a teammate. So this is kind of a smart play. You guys haven't boxed him in B. For some reason you're checking this angle. You don't really need to. Again, you guys should have known that he was boxed in B. and you guys should have been peeking the areas he could have been gone through. So your teammates should have been watching water, going to CT, you should have been watching construction, making sure he didn't sink by you. Alright, you bought up full nades there, I like that, really smart of you. Their economy's kind of tough here, they could be saving, could be force buying it, as we can see they're force buying.
Deploying flashbang.
Again, you see your teammate aggressive in apartments, that means you can be pushed up porch, you can be boiler side, helping out your mid guy. Now you know he died, should be relaying that. Not being in pit, it's a good idea, gotta fell back from boiler, etc, etc. Should know bombs down at apartments or outside boiler. Under porch, and you should be relaying to your B guys. Your B guys should rotate. You should have one guy rotating mid, one guy rotating to CT.
Flashbang.
You're in a good spot here. Pit's a really strong area to hold.
Flashbang.
You have crosshair should be a little lower though, because if they fall back against the wall, you can only see their heads,
Throwing flashbang.
and you know where the last guy's at.
Grenade out.
Should buy full nades again. Drop a gun. How nice of you. Nice. Alright, you get full nades, really smart by you again. Keep getting these full nades whenever you can. Because utility grenades are very helpful in holding down the site. Maybe instead of giving 2 flashes you get an instant grenade, or maybe instead of an HE grenade you get an instant grenade. Because while an HE grenade does instant damage, instant grenade can stop him from going a certain angle. Right, so your arch guy died, you should be peeking this, help trying to claim control. That's just bad. Spray control by you. You know they're wrapping B. 2v4. The bad spots shouldn't try to retake this. 2v4 again. Can't really retake B. B is really hard to retake from a CT standpoint, because there's so many different cross angles they can have, many different crossfire angles that they can have going on. Banana to water, construction to tree, construction inside of construction, emo and new box, oranges and spools, etc, etc. So many different crossfire angles they can have. Alright, so you guys' economy is kind of rough right now. You do have enough to buy of M4 and some head armor and maybe a flash. Try to get a drop from a teammate. That way you can buy up full nades, some armor and a kit.
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is
What to buy a submachine gun? A pistol's a lot better, especially in a pit, where the 5.7s basically does more damage than the submachine gun at longer range, as well as one shot to the head if you're close enough.
grenade.
If you have a submachine gun still, you should be probably going into apps. Your teammate sees he's going to balcony, so now you have to hold arches so they don't wrap around. Not really much you can do with the submachine gun arches. You're just really at a disadvantage if they have AKs, and as we can see, they have 3 AK or 2 AKs and M4, P90 and an op. This guy's just running in and bad vehicle control.
Deploying flashbang. Incendiary out.
Be aware of your teammates' positioning. As you can see, we have 2 guys truck side. You don't have to keep watching this. You should be focusing primarily on arches right here. Your teammates died at B. You should be rotating. Luckily, this guy had bomb, so you lucked out this round. If he was smarter, he would have gone automatically to B as soon as they had B control, as soon as they killed those 2 guys, instead of chilling in apartments. Oh, now it's 3v1 because your teammates decided to go rush him for some reason instead of setting up crossfires around this bomb. You're in an alright spot. A lot of people like to check this spot because a lot of people actually like to hide here. If they check it though, I don't think so. But he just gets a quick turn on you, quick flick, and you die. 12-11, you guys should be saving this round. 3 guys can't buy, 2 guys can probably drop pistols. The guy with 5600, which is Voidex and K-Mask Master, should drop you guys maybe some pistols, right? So you don't have USPs and you can full save.
Decoys out.
Again, don't be afraid to ask. Really helpful. You might be able to get a kill, do some damage to the enemy team.
I am throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Again, your crosshair was perfectly on his head, but you just gotta get those better reaction times. Like your teammate saved him up. should be able to full buy now with M4 armor and like decent nades. As many nades as you can get, basically. I wouldn't even get a kit. It looks like you're going for a machine gun. Probably would have been better just to buy a FAMAS if you're trying to get full nades.
Throwing smoke. Throwing flashbang. Grenade! 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 Deploying flashbang.
Again, look at your teammate's position. He's pushed up. You should try to push up with him or help him out by throwing a pop flash over. Now you're playing long distance, right? With the submachine gun. This is bad positioning on your part. You should have been up close oranges, or you could have been in a ninja spot, or you could have been CT side, right? Playing a close range combat where the submachine gun excels. Instead, you're trying to play spools to wagon, and that distance is medium range. And M4s, AKs, Galeos, FAMASs all have the advantage in that situation. So you played yourself at a disadvantage. You lost that fight, as we can see. You instantly headshotted and die. Not to 14-11. You guys are still in a tough economic spot. They only need 2 more rounds to win. So obviously I would force up here. I don't want them to win. I want to try to get as many rounds as we can, see if we can force them off. If I lose this round, I still have enough to buy something next round. You buy the PP Bison, probably one of the weakest submachine guns in the game right now. It has 60 bullets, but they only do like 12 damage each. Not really worth it against full armor. Again, maybe a shotgun. The submachine gun UMP is actually better. Does a lot of damage. FAMAS. But yeah, many different choices you could have chosen instead of the Bison. Tried to peek mid with the Bison, again, playing at a disadvantage here. Peek that, some guy's holding it, you're dead right away. Your teammate went all the way alt, cleared out alt mid. He should hear one guy there though. You know they're executing B. Get risking, push through the smoke, I like this. That was just bad recoil control by you. Bad crosshair placement. Should have been aiming at their heads, would have got that guy pulled down. Not so much. You would have killed him in like 3 shots. So you guys win that round. You guys are starting to make a comeback, trying to build an economy. Hopefully this round. Again, it's still kind of dire. Obviously a FAMAS or pistol armor is what you can do. Looks like you go for the P90. You should know they can buy because they've won many rounds in a row. You don't need to buy head armor. You can use that for a smoke. You can smoke off mid. Smoke off after right here, you can smoke off truck side so they don't push through. You like to play this spot, trying to play the same spots over and over again. So when you hold pit, you hold pit all the time. When you hold apartments, when you hold arches, you play the arches the same way you always do. So you really just gotta change up those spots. I haven't really seen you play different spots. They're kinda lost right now. You should still be watching abs. No one pushing the abs, you don't know where the bomb's at. Bomb hasn't been spotted. You only know that one guy's been killed on CT and on T side. Could still go anywhere. Maybe your arch guy should rotate, alright? So you don't have to rotate here. Like, why are you rotating here? Sure, one guy died on B. Those 2 guys are there. Don't rotate until you see bomb. I would stay here, right? Just in case they go there and it's a fake. And obviously, as we can see, it's a fake. They have 3 guys mid. Right, so if that one CT that was on B by himself died and he saw a bomb, that's when you rotate. That's when you should be going. But if you don't see bomb, it's just one guy there, etc., etc. Alright, you should know right away it's not fucking here because you see no T's. For some reason you have your knife out, you get stuck on the railing, that's bad movement by you. Bad game sense, you should know, alright? Now obviously Planet A, they cleared it out, they're probably going to be pushing. So it's 15-12, you gotta win 3 rounds in a row, and you're going to be on a full eco or full force buy here, which is pistol armor, whatever other equipment you can get.
Let's go out of here. Cover this area. Correct. Decoy down. Grenade out. I am throwing a grenade. Throwing smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Again, when you hold arches, you hold the same angle. I mean, there's only a few angles you can hold here, but you have a pistol, you can be pushed up right there in that little indent. You can be pushed up against brackets, which is to the left. You could be playing the smoke a lot better. See, like I like this. You changed up your spot. You haven't played here before. I don't think any of your teammates have either. You're just holding it, playing really passive. If they peek out, you at least get one. If there's someone there to trade them, you can get back. Maybe even get his gun if you're lucky. Here, one guy mid. You know he's here. Gets a double kill. It's nice. (15-13) should be able to full buy. Gun. Got full nades now. Let's see, where do you go? You going pit again? Not too favorite spot. Yep, you're going pit. Again, change up your spots. I know you've been playing arches, you've been playing pit, going back and forth, but when you play the same spots over and over again, they kind of get caught in the pattern. I know this is like Gold Nova, Silver Bracket, but you want to start practicing habits that you'll use when you get into a higher rank. There, you just pull out your knife for some reason, you're not checking your corners effectively, and you die because of it. 15-14, last round. You should be getting a drop. Oh, maybe not. You can buy armor. For some reason you're not. You have 6,100 left. Yeah, you have plenty of money left for armor. Just body armor. This tells me you really don't know the economical side behind the game that is Counter-Strike. Thankfully your teammate gets a triple kill. One more guy gets a kill. You should know last guys be. You should know last guys be. There's no reason for you to be walking here. Again, this just shows that your game sense is really lacking. Clearing all this out. Obviously now he can be here because he took so long. You should know he's still in banana. You're running for some reason. If he was paying attention, he would have heard you, because I think you were close enough to where if you were running down, he'll hear you right away. So anyways, this is basically my commentary on your demo review, and I'm going to go straight into the scoring and how I graded you. So I'm going to go right into the scoring right here. And again, 4 major categories if you haven't seen any of my videos before. First one's aim, second one movement, game awareness, and grenades. So I think your best point, your play is your aim. You have really good crosshair placement, especially for Gold Nova. You always aim at the head most of the time. Some of the times you didn't. You would have had a perfect score. I'd give you an 8 out of 10 on your crosshair placement because it was like majority of the time right on the head. What you're really lacking though is your accuracy and your shot selection. So accuracy comes down to knowing the recoil, knowing how to adjust for it, right, and getting a nice tight pattern when you spray. I noticed you didn't do that a lot. Your kind of spray was kind of almost a little bit everywhere, right? So you got a couple kills because they were pretty close. Yeah. They're able to, you know, adjust for that like slight recoil that you do. But from further distance, it's kind of hard for you. And then shot selection is knowing when to tap, burst, and when to spray. That guy, when you were first oranges or something like that, and he's coming from construction and garden on the site, probably should have sprayed him down, but you tried to tap him, and then you tried to go into a burst, and because of that you died. And so I gave you a 2 out of 5 right there. So obviously you got a lot of work on when it comes to knowing when to spray, and then how to control that spray. So for movement, alright, basically, do you make a lot of noise when you shouldn't? Are you going quickly? Are you walking when you need to? Stuff like that. You did fairly well when your teammates were walking, you were walking. When they were running, you were running. Stuff like that. Well, I gave you, I think, 3 out of 5 there. But one thing you really lack is positioning, which you don't have really down to a nail yet, and it's probably really hindering you from ranking up, is your positioning on the maps, knowing where they can be coming from, and positioning yourself so you're not exposed to many different angles. One example would be on the arch side, where it was you and a teammate versus 3, and you were just sitting arches. You looked like you were just kind of lost, didn't know what to do, and thankfully your teammate was able to like help you out and distract the guy that was library with the op. You were able to pick off one guy, and then the second guy came up mid, and it was a 2v1, and you still looked kind of lost. You didn't know what to do. You were like kind of chilling arches for a second, trying to process what was going on, when you should have automatically ran the A site and planted the bomb. And so that's why I gave you a pretty low 1 out of 10. In your rotations, I gave you a 2 out of 10. Because on CT side, you just need to know when to rotate, when not to. You rotated kind of early. I know your last guy on B died, but you already should have had one guy there. Or let those two guys go because you don't know where bomb's going to be at. It's fine if you come late because those two will be there. If they die right away, then you just save. If you were there anyways and the bomb was there, B's still kind of hard to retake because of so many angles, but it's still possible. Don't get me wrong, it's still possible. It's just a lot harder. Let's see. So I gave you a 2 out of 10 on that. Just work on that. Just know when to rotate, know when not to. Especially when you guys are in a tough economic situation. Sometimes just lay back. Maybe it's a fake. And if it's not, then just save your gun. Tell them, hey, just come back. Let's save our guns. It's 4v3. I don't think we can win this. Let's just try to save our money. And so let's go on the game awareness. Your game sense is really lacking. I gave you a 2 out of 10 there. Again, you just got to realize, like, hey, where can they be at? There's one instance where you're on CT side. I think it was like the last round. Last guy killed your teammate down banana, and you're walking in apartments. You should have been running down mid, spotting it, making sure he's not pushing up, making sure he's not going T stairs, going back to apps and stuff like that. Just trapping banana for your teammates, so you guys just box them in. All right, that's just some of the stuff you gotta realize and put together. Like, hey, you just killed him banana. I gotta get down there. I gotta watch it real quick before he can get up to top mid or get in the mid or get in the T spawn or something like that. That's just one instance of the things you really need to learn. The next thing is trigger discipline, which is letting one enemy go by before you start shooting more. If they pass your spot when you're on CT or on T side, and they're like, let's say you're hiding behind pot and T stairs, and they pass you and you have bomb, sneak on by to B. Let your team know, hey, they push down bottom mid. I'm going to B. I'm going to plant the bomb and try to get here. Then on CT side, if they pass your spot where you're hiding on CT, just wait a second, let them pass you, and then shoot them. Like when you were having a crossfire with one guy balcony and you were in pit, maybe you should have hit pit, just watch apartments, let your teammate that's on balcony deal with the guys coming up truck side. That way when they're distracted with him, then you come and shoot. Under trigger discipline 2, it's pistols. So I would have given you a worse score, but your pistols were pretty decent. So I gave you a 3 out of 5. Alright. So with your pistols, you were kind of like tapping it. You weren't really spraying a lot, especially on your pistol rounds. So it didn't look like you were like just tapping away. You're kind of like slow tapping it, etc., which you should be doing. Next is economy awareness. I gave you a 1 out of 5. You really don't look like you know what you're doing on the economic side of things. Like you don't know how much you get when you lose, how much you get when you win, and how you should be buying accordingly to what your team has and what you can buy, right? Because you were buying some machine guns and you didn't need to. There's sometimes you didn't even need a head armor because they were all having AKs and ops, but do 100 damage to your head no matter what. So again, learn when to buy and what to buy, especially when you're losing, and also know what to buy when you're winning and what their kind of economic situation is. That also falls under game sense a little bit. That's why I keep it all in one general category of game awareness. Next is teammate positioning. Learn how to use your teammates to your advantage. Again, you have that crossfire going, balcony and pit. Learn how to use your teammate. He watches your truck side, you watch his apartment. That's how you use good teamwork right there. Right, you guys are all stacking on truck side. That's good. You rotated to arches to cover up the gap. It's just more of that you need to know. Like, especially another instance was when you were in pit, you got a teammate in apartments already. He was already up in apartments. You didn't have to stay there anymore. You could have gone out to boiler and maybe helped him out, right? Watch his apps while he's in window room, or watch his mid and cover his bag. But it's just stuff like that you really got to work on. You got to be situated and see what your team's watching and what you need to be watching. Alright, then comes to grenades. So I gave you 4 out of 5 for buying grenades. You bought grenades almost every round you could. There were just a couple rounds you didn't. So again, instead of getting a perfect score, you got 4. Then use correctly. I want to say either use your nades too early or you didn't use them at all properly. So I gave you a 5 out of 15. Again, work on when to use your nades and how to use them effectively to make it so it's advantageous for you. Don't just waste them right away in the beginning of rounds. Use them when you know they're going to do a lot of damage. And then abusing enemy grenades. So that is, or reacting I should say, to enemy grenades. So that's turning away from flashes. If they throw a bad smoke, use it to your advantage. Or like when you did one of those rounds you pushed through with the Bison through their smoke on B and you were able to kill a guy, but then you just got stuck on something or you just got killed. Alright. Basically, my grading, I gave you a 39 out of 100. To me, that still puts you in the Gold Nova category, right where you're at. I think your aim can get you out of the Gold Nova category, definitely. Definitely get into the Master Guardian just by aim alone, maybe even higher, right? But you need to work on your other fundamentals in order to reach like uh, Legendary Eagle, LEM, Supreme Master, and stuff like that. But right now, you're on a good track with your aim. You just got to boost up your other categories, and that concludes this video.